Picture this: a city of unimaginable wealth, advanced beyond our wildest dreams, with technology and knowledge that would put modern civilizations to shame. This city, home to towering palaces, beautiful canals, and a culture of unmatched sophistication, suddenly disappears without a trace, swallowed by the ocean in a single cataclysmic event. Is this the story of a forgotten civilization, or is Atlantis merely the stuff of myth and legend? Today, we're going to dive deep into one of the greatest mysteries in history, the Lost City of Atlantis. Was it a real place, or is it simply a tale created by ancient storytellers? Let's explore this legend together. But before we get started, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers, and your support helps us continue bringing you these fascinating stories from the depths of time. So, let's begin the journey. The story of Atlantis originates with Plato, the famous ancient Greek philosopher who first introduced the tale over 2,000 years ago in his writings Timaeus and Critias. In these dialogues, Plato describes an island civilization far superior to any of the known cultures of his time. Atlantis, he claims, was located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, which we now know as the Strait of Gibraltar, marking the boundary between the Mediterranean and the vast Atlantic Ocean. According to Plato, Atlantis was a flourishing civilization, blessed with immense wealth, technological advancements, and beautiful architecture. Their capital was a marvel of engineering, with concentric rings of land and water, grand temples, and an abundance of resources. The Atlanteans were a mighty people, but their pride and greed eventually led to their downfall. As the story goes, Atlantis began as a utopia, ruling over several smaller nations and living in harmony with nature. But as the Atlanteans grew more powerful and corrupt, they began to crave more land, more power, and more wealth. Their arrogance angered the gods, and in retribution, the gods caused a massive disaster. In a single, devastating day and night, Atlantis was swallowed by the ocean and disappeared without a trace. But here's the burning question. Was Plato's story based on historical fact, or was it merely a work of fiction? Was Atlantis real, or is it just a story? Many scholars believe that Plato's account was not meant to be taken literally. Instead, it is thought to be a philosophical allegory, a warning about the dangers of excessive pride and greed. The story of Atlantis could have been a reflection of Plato's concerns about the state of Greek society, urging his contemporaries to reflect on the consequences of moral decay and the eventual collapse of civilizations that fail to respect the balance of nature and humility. In this sense, Atlantis may have never existed at all, but was merely a fictional creation to deliver a deeper moral message. However, the idea of a great lost civilization buried beneath the sea has captured the imagination of many throughout history. If Atlantis wasn't just a metaphor, could it have been a real place? Over the centuries, numerous theories have been proposed about its possible location. Could Atlantis have existed in the Mediterranean? Many historians and archaeologists have suggested that the island could have been somewhere near Greece, Crete, or Santorini, the latter being an island devastated by a massive volcanic eruption around 1600 BCE. Some argue that the Minoan civilization, which once thrived on the island of Crete, could have been the real-world inspiration behind the story of Atlantis. The eruption of the Thera volcano caused widespread destruction, leaving behind a massive debris field and sinking the island of Thera itself beneath the waves. This devastating event could have led ancient peoples to tell stories of a great sunken civilization, which, over time, became the myth of Atlantis. But then there are those who believe that Atlantis was located much further from the Mediterranean. Could it have been in the Atlantic Ocean? Some theories place Atlantis in the center of the Atlantic, aligning with Plato's description of it being beyond the Pillars of Hercules. According to these ideas, Atlantis may have been a massive, sunken continent, perhaps even larger than Europe itself. There are even theories that place Atlantis in the area of the Azores or Bermuda Triangle, areas known for unexplained phenomena and mysterious disappearances. Could there be sunken remnants of an ancient civilization waiting to be discovered beneath the sea in these areas? Some even speculate that Atlantis may have been located in Antarctica, a landmass that was once much warmer and possibly habitable before a cataclysmic climate shift. Proponents of this theory believe that ancient civilizations could have lived in Antarctica thousands of years ago, but due to a shift in Earth's axis or climate changes, the continent became covered by ice, burying the remnants of an advanced society beneath layers of frozen wilderness. Another interesting theory places Atlantis in the Caribbean or Central America, suggesting that the civilization might have been linked to the Mayan, Olmec, or even the Aztec civilizations, which were known for their advanced cultures and monumental architecture. This idea posits that Atlantis could have been a precursor to these ancient civilizations, and its destruction could have been the result of a natural disaster, such as a massive earthquake or a catastrophic flood. Despite the many theories, the truth remains elusive. No definitive evidence has ever been found to confirm the existence of Atlantis, and the search continues. But why do we keep searching for it? The allure of Atlantis is not just about finding a lost city, it's about uncovering a hidden truth, something beyond our current understanding of history. It speaks to our innate human curiosity and our desire to explore the unknown. Could there have been a civilization that was so advanced, so powerful, that it was erased from history, leaving nothing behind but stories and myths? The story of Atlantis also taps into a deeper cultural fascination with lost knowledge, the idea that there may be ancient wisdom, forgotten technologies, or lost treasures waiting to be discovered. Could the rise and fall of Atlantis be a reflection of our own societies, warning us of what might happen if we become too powerful, too greedy, or too arrogant? Is Atlantis a cautionary tale, or is it a real piece of our past, buried beneath the waves and waiting to be rediscovered? In the end, whether Atlantis existed or not, the legend continues to inspire us. It reminds us of the fleeting nature of human civilization and the mysteries that may still be waiting to be uncovered. The Lost City of Atlantis is more than just a story. It's a symbol of mystery, adventure, and the enduring hope that we might one day uncover the secrets of the ancient world. Before you leave, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our growing community. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers, and your support means the world. Stay tuned for more deep dives into the legends, mysteries, and forgotten histories of our world. See you in the next video.